Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 33 of my mini Occult Baby Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we're in Create a Sim because we have two makeovers to go over. I am going to start with Davis because he aged up first. I will show his before on the left hand side. His vampire form matches his normal form, so we're just going to see the normal form, but the before will show both because they did not match originally. I used some pieces from them, what he was already wearing in this. So here is his first everyday outfit and his second everyday outfit. And there is his formal wear, which is, that's from My Wedding Stories. Kind of appropriate since they're living in that world. There is his first athletic and his second athletic. And then his sleepwear, which I know he's not really going to sleep, so I just had to give him something, so I did. There is his party outfit. And his swimwear, which I kind of covered him up, not that it'll make a difference, because if he's out in the sun without either the perk that makes him resistant, which is pretty high, so he's not going to get that, or drinking the sunlight resistant cocktail, which we're going to try and make, he'll burn. There's his hot weather. I again gave him a hat, which again isn't going to make a difference, but it's fall, so I only gave him one. There is his first cold weather outfit and his second, which is like the more for going outside, and I really hope it's not that cold here, but given it's already cool and it's only fall, I'm not really sure. So let's move along to Fiona. Again, I will show her before on the left hand side. So here is her first outfit. I think she aged up, if I remember correctly, with that top. I gave her makeover when I was finishing, like after I finished recording, before I'm going in here, so I don't remember everything. And I think she aged up with those pants, and I just like switched, like gave her one outfit and the other, but I had changed the color in the other outfit. So that was her two everyday. There is her formal. This is another outfit from My Wedding Stories, which is cute, and I made her like pink, which is why I think she aged up with some pink, so I just went with that. Usually I go for red or something like that, but pink it is. There's her first athletic and her second athletic. Again, one sleep outfit since she's not likely to be sleeping very much, if at all. There is her first party wear and her second. She aged up with that as a different color, but that one as her sleepwear, and I decided to give her to her as a party wear. And then there is her first swimwear and her second. Since we're right on the water, I gave her two. I know I only gave one to Davis, but I'm not expecting him really to be doing. I mean, she probably won't either because it is fall. So I noticed the other Sims are often there. So that was her first, which I sort of already showed it. And there's her second hot weather outfit. I did give her two. And there's her first cold weather outfit. This is the one I usually think of as them wearing in the house, since my Sims wear their cold weather outfits inside. There is a mod. I think it's by Bandicam. I haven't added it to my game, but actually her mods have not, at the time that I'm recording this, have not been cleared yet for the March 15th game update. I don't know when this is going to go up. It kind of depends on when I have time to edit it. But anyways, so that could be a while ago at this point that it's actually live, or not that long. It is actually like almost the end of March when I'm recording this, so it's not been updated for a couple of weeks since the game update. So there's her second cold weather. So that is it for their makeovers, and we're going to go back into live mode where it is spooky day. So as I said, it is spooky day. We're obviously in live mode now. I'm trying to get these two to become, well, get their friendship high enough so that they can become BFFs with each other. And I did ask Ella to go to work, even though it's a holiday and the day was off for them. Allison got a call, so she is also in the chef career. So, and again, I will take her the mixologist route, and I do that, as I mentioned before, because if you go the mixologist route, That will let you complete both cooking aspirations, both of the main ones, not including the obviously hidden grilled cheese, which doesn't require either. And if you go the chef route, you can only complete the chef aspiration. And I just like to complete more. Rather, did you ever finish that painting, that picture? No, you didn't. You need to chat some more. You need to become better friends. Because you don't have a high, oh look, you can invite to craft. Well, that's kind of cute. I wonder if that builds their friendship with their crafting together. I've never tried that. Because I'm always focused on, let's get these 5 pictures. 2 while they're inspired, and then 5 for this part. And she got her badge. Okay, so that's normal, and we'll put that there, and then we're going to have you draw your vehicle. And so there, I bought 2 things. I don't know where our cava bowl went. Maybe I accidentally dragged it in someone's inventory. Maybe someone, when we had all those people in the house, someone was a kleptomaniac and took it. I bought a new one. That's why we still have one there. And I also bought a couple of these because we needed them. So I actually want you to resume, even though you don't actually need to because you got it completed. And this is, I think, is Colby's homework. Oh, someone's got oh, Ella must have put it in there. I don't know whose paintings these are. I doubt they're yours. And you're all flirty. That's from your romantic trait, which I don't think I'm going to have time to deal with that. I'm not seeing anybody here. I'm thinking Gunter tried both of these as mine. And you know what? One way I can tell is if I can't drag them off, then they definitely were Gunter's. Sometimes I find, I haven't noticed this here, but when I was trying to do the no skills scenario, I did a club. I had painting as a activity. So all the Sims in the club, their painting skill leveled up. My Sims did not. So he just went around and sold everybody's paintings. And I tried in another one using like build mode to move the painting onto the street gallery. And I thought I was originally making money. And then all of a sudden the paintings were going and my Sim wasn't making any money. So I don't really know whether you can, like, you can't drag it on, but it would just show, just like when you get things from the decoration box and you drag them and put them on, like things that you can only move in live mode, and they just sit on the table. Actually, even if you sell the gnomes, they sit on the table. They don't actually go into the table's inventory, even though you can drag them. All right, so why don't you come here and scrap that painting? And it does not look like he's going to finish this because I keep asking him to do it and he's just not coming. But you got yours done. Okay, very good, Colby. So we'll put this at the door. We'll maybe put it over here. And maybe Colby, you can come here and light the candle and you can even preserve it. And you haven't done that yet, and it works on handiness, which you have max, so we have all of them that we can do. Let's do a white owl pumpkin. Very cute. And Gunter's out here. I don't actually have painting as a club activity. Probably if I had put it back on, then he maybe would have gone. So what I think I was starting to say is that I would notice that my Sims in the club would stop, and then they'd start again. So it was kind of interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this here. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, I guess we'll move them over here because they can sit here. And, you know, there is... Can it sit here? Yeah, so there's room for 3 more kids sitting on these windows. It just, this thing goes up and so it can't fit there. And we can maybe put it over here too. Okay, alrighty. So, you're still working on that. You're doing that. Colby, what do you need to work on before we can age you up? Oh, you've got everything. You have your emotional control. You got everything. That's all that matters, so we can age you up. But why don't you... Let me take a look. And you're romantic and a geek. So actually painting, I don't know why I have you on the painting aspiration. Maybe that was a mistake. And you were supposed to be on the knitting aspiration because you have been doing some knitting. You need to knit while inspired. So why don't we have you knit? Knit. We'll do another baby onesie. And we'll do this one. I say another one. I'm assuming he finished it. Oh, she's making a mess. Do you not? No, that's not allowed, Fiona. And you're gonna clean it up. Oh, well, that's not so bad. But why don't we just clean it up and not make that mess at all? Or stop making that mess. And you are knitting, because I asked you to. Of course. And you actually need to do, I think when they're finished, we'll open our presents together. When they're finished those. And let's take a look at hers. She has the tick, so she doesn't need to work hard anymore. So we're just gonna work normal and, you know, leave it at that. So I have baking, spooky spirit, which is if you have ghosts. Oh, we have vampires. Interact with vampires. Oh, interesting. Oh, you're not allowed to make that mess. Stop. Why don't you come interact? Make a vampire pun. And I want that ask about vampire. I'm thinking you must need to do vampire interactions, not just any. You stop making the mess, Fiona. I told you not to make a mess. And I know I told you to clean up. And you're not working on your friendship. Why don't you come here and enthuse about candy. And we'll put that there. I don't actually want that. Let's look in here and go friendly and ask about vampire history. He should know it because I think he's maxed the vampire lore. I just had him spam reading all the books. You can enthuse about new... Oh, you've got it done. Maybe I had you make a thing already? I don't remember. Okay. I keep my copies of Encyclopedia Vampirica in mint condition. You will have to go online to order your own. I guess we'll have to order some books and send them out with them. We have the books, but we'll keep them. Let's try and ask about vampire history. Oh, there's she doing the whole crazy. Oh, the other thing that happened is she crashed. Right here. Oh, look. Oh, Colin. Okay. Well, let's put you over onto the social butterfly and do a friendly introduction. And you know what? Why don't you're already on there. Why don't we do a cheerful introduction? I'm wondering if this is someone I've added to the... I'd have to look through. I have everybody's names, like of who I've added and whose Sims they belong to. So, but... Oh, he's a vampire. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't really work for her because she's a mermaid. She needs either a normal Sim or a mermaid, probably. Not really interested in having hybrids. I was just thinking it'd be nice for her to maybe meet someone to have a romantic interaction. So we will ask about day. And then why don't you come here and why don't we open presents with, and we won't include, I was gonna say we won't include Colby, but I feel bad. I'll just cancel his making that. I had Ella open a present before she left. And did you check here? I can't remember. You probably did since there's no option. So I have baking, this spooky spirit, this be thankful because that's what I wanted to be able to raise the empathy, and open presents and decorating. Those were the things. So we have another chick. Did we actually get a little... What type of chick did we get? Because I had to get rid of all those roosters. We had all these roosters that were from our chicks that hatched, and I don't even remember if it took so long for this stuff to come. I don't know if we actually got the treats. I'm trying to think who I had send them in. I'm gonna see if I can look. There's that, which is for the Nubu, and I'm having him make another one because I'm trying for twins. So that's why I'm having him make a second one while he's at it. But we are waiting for you, so why don't you stop and finish that after? Why don't you come open the presents? Let's get this done. It's already midnight, or almost. So I think everybody's done the Spooky Day stuff except for Fiona and Ned. That did not really seem to count. I have to say. So I think I'll just have her carve a pumpkin if we have time. Oh, she got a barely better digital camera. So maybe I'll just flip to make sure everybody's done everything that they can, apart from this opening presents, which we're in the process of doing. Okay, so the only one who has anything left to do, or 2 things left to do, we got a gnome, poolside gnome. I don't know that we, if we had, we probably, because I sold a bunch. I don't know that that's one of the ones I kept. So what did you get there, my boy? Lots of love, bear. What do you need to work on? You need to meet Sims. Well, did you meet him? You can be thankful. Heartfelt call. Oh no, you're not. You need to. I'm on the wrong sim. What I want to know is what about you? Let's look at social. You need your BFF. Okay, so we're gonna put you back because you got your mental, your motor. So you need a BFF, which I was having you work on with Fiona, and maybe we can now. But right now, Fiona needs to actually carve a pumpkin because I can't say that this was doing very well. So she needs to be 5 of motor. Oh, I thought this was mental because of the fact that it works on handiness. It makes sense that it's motor because I would think that, you know, it makes sense. But we're going to do a classic and we will do a pale orange one. And we're going to just, I guess, let her finish this. Hopefully she can get to it and get it done. Oh, she got a Billy. She got a Boo Boo Billy Doctor playset. Which I don't know if that's what I have. I think I have the bear. The bear one. She got to level 6. That should be in our inventory. So we can put that here. We'll just put it over here. Okay. Oh, we got a... Oh, she got her promotion. Good going. Ella? I'm very happy about that. Let's bring this out here. And I think this... Oh, it was a masterpiece. Oh, very well done, Emery. We need to preserve that masterpiece and light the candle. And this is excellent. She's the one who's maxed the skill and it's not a masterpiece. That's quite funny. So let's see what you have here. Oh, you're sore from work. I'm sorry. You're going to come here and carve a pumpkin. Oh, you have very high skill too. And we need to get the ambrosia made because we have the death flower. We actually got 2. That was the only thing we got off the plant that was spliced. So I had one of them plant one of them so that once it grows, we can get 1 every day. Because that's actually the interesting thing is normally I notice with the death flower plant, you only get 1 daily. At least when it's inside. I'm not sure about when it's outside. But with this, I got 2. I was surprised. So we're going to do a smiling. And we will do a green, because I don't think I have a green one yet. And so we have you guys working, and then when you're finished, we'll let you release that track. I think I had her. She was wanting to do this. Is it poor? Oh, it's outstanding. Very good. I had her working on that. And we had another, and we'll just produce another one. And when does she work next? She needs to get 1 more level. Why don't you just practice making drinks? You want to, well, you can't. You can't ask him to turn you into a vampire. You're a mermaid. Did you not know that? That's why when you go in the water, you got a tail. We're going to burn this track. And why don't you come here and, oh, you're working on a project. Why don't you come here and add present. And then we'll put it in your mom's inventory. Maybe I'll find the one that was possibly already there. For all I know. And I think, let me take a look. Has he collected his badges? No. He has all but give back and keep fit. Give back we can do because he's done his scientist and I usually send those in. So I'll work on that and then maybe we'll see where he is on the keep fit, how much he has left to do. But I think that's probably filled his queue, so I probably can't check can't ask him to check until after. So, okay, so Spooky was successful. Let me see. It was awesome. Okay, she's still doing it, but I think just starting it was enough to help. I'm guessing, because I noticed that with Davis, that, you know, I had to tell him to stop a few times. Restarted a few times, but it had counted it already. We're going to put this in her inventory and see if we find the other one that I couldn't find. And so I bought, nope. No, I don't see another one. I just see the one. I never did. I was thinking of doing the Sugar Skull offerings on this, but, you know, having babies kind of took precedence, so we never did. Well, I don't think we have room for a puppet theater. I don't know where we'd put it, my dear. I mean, because this thing is, like, bulky. Takes a lot of room, but it's a really, like, quick way for them to learn the skill. And I don't know where I would put I don't even think it would fit there. I don't think there's room. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we would put it. So why don't we preserve? And that's another masterpiece. Very good, Davis. The one you did not want to do. This is only normal, so we'll just light the... Well, we'll preserve them all. And how about yours? Excellent. Light and preserve. I think you can sell these on the yard sale table. Oh, we'll lower, we'll do that. So we're just gonna stick them all there. We can put that there. We can have, oops, that one didn't fit there. Okay, don't know why. Oh, it's because it's angled. That's why. That's all it was. We got 6. And that one's backwards. Oops, that's not what I wanted to turn this. I just didn't have it properly. So we have a owl, a normal classic one, a ghost, a green smiling, another classic, and then a cat, which I can't really pull back very far. Anyways, so just making another mess. I think what I'm going to do quickly with Colby, because he's got everything, honestly, let's rally the troops. We're going to age him up so he can move out, but we'll age him up quickly before get his needs up. And, I mean, I could age up Davis, but I think we want to examine some of the vampire stuff with him a little bit more, and probably need to go through that. So let's age up Colby before it becomes, I don't know if I have a holiday on Saturday. I don't, so it doesn't actually matter. But it would be good to age him up before this part. Oh, we don't need to age him up. We can just move him out. I forgot, because we're going to do the same thing with him that we did with the twins. We're going to leave him a teen. But we could move Davis out because he's an A student, and he's even max vampire lore. You know, as a vampire, that might be useful for him. And he has all of his character values on a range. But I want to take a look at some of the, you know, the vampire, like the resistance cocktail. I have been having him eat, and he's hungry again. So where are you, my boy? You should probably, well, he's got more power points, which I haven't used. Why don't we drink? I think it's not really very useful to use, if I remember correctly, because I looked in here and this needs 2, and I don't really care about this. What is this? What if the friend is one of Davis's Victor's devising, and what if it doesn't really exist? Anyways, I don't really, I don't want to do that. It doesn't interest me. And I don't, one thing I had noticed, which has been a very long time since I've done any of these, is that with this, the good vampire aspiration, which will go down here, I found that you had to be on there for it to count, which I don't like. Oh, no, it didn't. So either it doesn't anymore, or I just remembered it wrong. One or the other. So good. So we don't have to be in there, because I didn't like that, because it was like, it's kind of a boring one. You can't work on anything else if you got to keep it on there for like 5 days, which for me, when I like to aspiration swap, is like painful. Very, very painful. So anyways, we're going to keep him here, and we'll, well, I'll move Colby out but I'll do that in between parts. As I said, I'm not going to send any money with him because I, overpaid when I moved the twins out. That's enough to cover Colby and most of Davis when he moves over there too. But we're actually going to leave this part here. Likes and comments are always appreciated and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!